serve this nation. In this front row here, we have a gentleman who's a World War II veteran. Appreciate your generous service. And armed forces, please raise your hand and be recognized. Thank you. I'm appreciative also of the fact that this guy right here agreed to become my running mate and become the next Vice President of the United States. I'm appreciative. These two guys are also willing to serve this great state. You know Richard Burr, your senator, Pat McCrory, your next governor. Say hi to those guys. Thank you. These guys are the best. Let me tell you, we got to get them elected in November. Now, the reason I selected this guy to be my running mate is that I knew I wanted a person who was a leader, and he's a leader. His leadership was formed by virtue of strong character. That's where leadership begins. He grew up fast because his dad died when he was in high school, and the family had to come together, pull together. And by virtue of that understanding of the power of family and community, he was able to become an extraordinary leader. He planned on doing something else with his career, but you know, he looked at the country and recognized the real challenges we had and decided to go and try and make a difference. And so he went to Washington not to get along with everybody, but instead to bring some new ideas and help bring people together on both sides of the aisle. You see, he's someone who recognizes that there are sometimes honest differences between honest people. And he went there to change minds, to find people across the aisle he could work with, and he's done it. He has a plan, for instance, for Medicare, to make sure we can save Medicare. And guess what? He's one of the two co-sponsors. The other is the leading Democrat. He found ways to bring people together to do good things. And so rather than attack people, he'd rather light a candle and bring more light to the situation, encourage people to find common ground and common principle that they could work together upon. That's the nature of this man. I know that we've got a real long road ahead of us, but this is day 2 on our pathway to reclaim America's promise, and we're going to go. Now, these are critical times. You know they're critical times. Right here, boy, I'll tell you what, North Carolina having unemployment of 9.4%, with the manufacturing sector here and High Point having suffered by virtue of a lot of jobs going overseas, with a record number of people on food stamps, with 1 out of 6 Americans poor, with 23 million Americans out of work or stopped looking for work. These are challenging times. With our budget deficit so huge, it's now $1 trillion plus a year. This is a time that calls not for partisanship, but for leadership, and we will bring it back to this nation. Economy and create jobs right here, North Carolina. 12 million jobs for the nation. Hundreds of thousands of jobs here in North Carolina. 5 things. Let me tell you what they are. Number 1, we're going to take advantage of our energy resources, our coal. We're going to get energy secure in North America within 2 terms. Number 2, we're going to fix our schools and make sure our kids have the skills to succeed. We're going to make trade work for America. And that means opening up new markets for our goods, but it also means when people cheat like China's cheating, we're going to hold them accountable.
Yes. Yes.
Number 4, we're going to do something people have talked about but haven't been willing to do. And that is we're finally going to cut federal spending, cut the deficit, and get it champion small business. It's going to be good. Let me tell you, Melody, you built this business. How many people do you have working here? 26. She has 26 people working here. She makes furniture. She makes upholstered furniture, some of the finest furniture. You'll see it in hospitals and healthcare settings, and she sells to around the country and around the world. And you know something that Paul Ryan just said, and I happen to know, and you know, she built this business, the government didn't. That central to the American experiment was the idea that free people could pursue their dreams as they wish, and that in doing so, they would help lift our entire society. We were not a nation which would have a government and bureaucrats telling us how to live our lives, but instead we could pursue our own course in life. People would take risks and work hard. By virtue of doing so, they'd succeed in school perhaps, or perhaps instead they'd start a business and be successful there, or get a promotion and help their family with a brighter future. That's been the nature of America. It has not been government action, it has instead been people action. We're a nation based upon free people. That's what makes us great.
Can I get a picture of me?
I frankly couldn't believe it when the president said the other day, if you have a business, you didn't build it, someone else did that. That's just not the way America works. You see, we've always celebrated people who reach for achievement, reach for the stars. If there's a young person in high school that says, I'm going to work hard and do well in school and make the honor roll, I know that to get to school, they had to take a school bus. But if they make the honor roll, I give them the credit, not the bus driver. If someone goes to work, they get a promotion. Maybe they get an extra skill. They go to trade school or they go to community college and they get an extra skill, they get a promotion. I know that to get that promotion, they had to drive, and that means they had a license. But if they get the promotion, I credit them, not the DMV. This nation understands the power of individuals with their dreams. We've welcomed people from all over the world, over the centuries, to come here, and come here by the millions they have, because this is the land of opportunity. That's what makes America the nation that it is. And now at a critical time, we have a choice. Are we going to have a nation driven by government becoming more and more like Europe or like California? Or are we with high taxes, high unemployment, failing schools? Look, you can see where the liberals would take us. You can look around the world and see what's happening in Greece and Spain and Italy. You can see even the mistakes that are being made in great states like California. Or we can instead return to principles that bring in businesses, that encourage entrepreneurs, that fix our schools, that take advantage of energy. We will restore America by bringing back the values and principles of America. A week ago, and he said to me, a great world hero, he said to me, where's America's leadership? We need American leadership. He's absolutely right. The world depends on American leadership. We need to restore strong families and strong values, a strong economy that puts our people to work, and a military that's second to none in the world. To you that if Paul Ryan and I get the chance to serve you in Washington, we will do everything in our power to restore those values, to restore our economy, to